It's right around 8:30 a.m. on Thursday, January 4th. Today is the 10th day of Christmas. If you believe in the 12 days of Christmas, that's how people celebrate it. The first day of Christmas is obviously Christmas Day. So today is the 10th day of Christmas. So it's still Christmas, and I'm glad that I still have my tree up and my decorations, my lights on my tree kind of burned out on the bottom half there. So it might be time to replace the Christmas lights on the tree. But I'm making this video because I've actually just had to call in sick to work due to a lot of disruptions over the past 6, 8 hours, starting with the creep who lives in Unit 88, who was blasting his video game soundtrack or movie soundtrack nonstop until 3:30 in the morning. And it was so loud, it sounded like thunder. And I was too tired to get out and start documenting his extremely loud, disruptive sound blasting. I mean, I don't understand what his problem is. He's obviously got some mental health issues and lives in a room that's like the size of, my parents' closet, and he still blasts his TV or whatever it is that he watches, his video games, so loud that it sounds like thunder, even all the way over here in this corner where my bed is. And again, I was so exhausted, and I was supposed to be up early this morning for work that I couldn't go out there and start audio taping it. So I didn't sleep much. He was doing this until 3:30 in the morning. That is not normal behavior. This is not rational because his unit is so small that he should be able to hear, oh yeah, now he's slamming his door. He violently slams his door. This guy's got some violence issues. Like, there's a lot of mentally disturbed thugs and sex offenders and career criminals in this building that the Greenville group rents to. A lot of them seem to be legally confined to their units, so they almost never leave their units. That creep never leaves his unit. I mean, he's always in there. If he leaves, it's like for an hour and then he comes back. So it's not like he has like a full-time job or anything, or even a part-time job. But at my part-time job, I've had to call out sick today because I was literally up all night dealing with not just the loud video game blasting from the creep over there, but there are rodents literally running along these baseboards because there's no heat in them. There's no heat in these baseboards, even though it's been freezing at night. I actually have the burners on my stove going right now for warmth. And because there's no heat in these baseboards, the mice like to hang out under here because it's like a little highway for them. I mean, if there was any amount of heat in these baseboards, I would not be able to leave my hand on here for very long. I keep making these videos because these are metal louvers. They cover heating pipes. If there was even a small amount of heat in these pipes, these metal louvers are designed to radiate the heat out, to expand it, to radiate it outwards so that it heats the room. And this would be hot. Even with a small amount of heat, this would be hot right here. It's not. There's no heat. And it's probably about 35 degrees outside right now. I can check on my other phone. And the mice were literally running up and down this baseboard right here. They love this corner for some reason. They like the corner behind this headboard. So it wakes me up at night, or it keeps me awake when I'm trying to sleep. And they just literally jump around and get really just like agitated. Like they jump, they run. You can hear them like scurrying around. They start chewing on stuff, and it's really loud. So that kept me up all night as well. It's really difficult to get any rest with all these disruptions going on. Then there was like this thug directly below 76 was making banging noises last night when I got up from my bed at like 12:30 a.m. He started making pounding noises to let me know, like he knows that I'm up or something. I mean, these people are not even remotely normal. Yeah, that creep never leaves his unit either. He's always making pounding noises right below my bed. Even when I use the bathroom, he makes pounding noises. He used to make pounding noises directly below my toilet when I would try to use the toilet. He still does that, but now the pounding noises are coming from right here below this corner. So management might have told him to stop pounding the floor below my toilet when I try to use it, but he still makes pounding noises. He simply makes it from over here now. So it's a few feet farther away. And there's no heat in here. Absolutely no heat. Yeah, so it's 36 degrees right now in Boston. As you can see, Boston weather. It is 8:45 a.m. and today is Thursday, January 4th. I keep saying December. We're in January. There's no heat in these baseboards, and there were mice running along the baseboards all night underneath my bed. So I did not sleep. Yeah, see, I mean, I'm supposed to be like in the shower right now. I'm supposed to be at work this morning. I had absolutely no sleep, maybe an hour, and I'm wiped out, and I can barely focus. I'm like stupid tired right now. So I just to not make myself even sicker, have to take a few hours to rest properly this morning. And the stupid thug in 88 keeps slamming his door and blasting his movie soundtrack. I'm not sure what his deal is. It's obviously some kind of a sign of dominance. I mean, in the animal kingdom, which obviously he belongs to, he's not like a normal, rational human being. In the animal kingdom, making a lot of noise is like a sign of dominance. So that's his caveman animal behavior way of establishing some kind of dominance over people around him, whoever they might happen to be. My understanding is that he's a sex offender who is legally confined to his unit. And so, these are not rational, clear thinking human beings. These are people with some severe behavioral problems and criminal histories, and they cause problems for tenants in surrounding units. And again, this guy was blasting his movie soundtrack or video games so loud it sounded like thunder continuously. He started doing this as soon as I got home at around 7 p.m. last night, and it did not stop until 3:30 in the morning. I only wish I'd gotten a video of it, but I was so wiped out that I passed out for a couple of hours and then woke up again at midnight because of the video game soundtrack that was just nonstop. It's crazy. And then at the same time, there's these mice that are also disruptive for a different reason. They like to chew on stuff underneath my bed, even though I don't have any food under there, any trash or anything like that. I have an empty frying pan and some papers and bottles of water. So I'm not sure what the mice are finding under there, but they're under there and they are really loud.